Boom, boom, swish. Ding, 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 ding. Intro, intro, intro. Alright. Welcome to part 3 of my Let's Play. Done entirely without warning, and within the first 20 seconds I can already see 2 people in chat. I'd almost expect that that's automated or left over from last time, but nope. I guess hello Derpy and hello Federation Scum. Welcome to my stream of part 3 of Oxygen Not Included. Now, I'm going to be doing something a bit different this time with my uploads. You might have noticed that I uploaded my last 2 episodes. Everything went fine. And I did that with the edited versions, and the non-edited versions are now private. But this time, I'm going to be doing something a little bit interesting with the editing. A friend of mine has his own channel but doesn't know how to edit using Lightworks, so this time when I edit with Lightworks, I'm going to stream editing with Lightworks. So, yeah, just sort of to give him an idea of what goes into making an edited Let's Play episode. So that'll be cool. But for now, let's unpause and get this rolling. Now, last time we had people making a mess. And fair enough, because there's a lot of people. So this time around, I want to get another latrine going. Ooh, we've got some options for rock now. So instead of just sandstone, we now have access to igneous rock, granite, and obsidian. That'll be interesting. I bet it's down here, which is why it says we have 0. Can't get access to it. Huh. 11 visits remaining. That's cool. Oh, and the other thing, we now have a sous chef, Devon, who farts a lot. And since we have mush bars, we can now start making mush fries. And I want to get those converted forever. Also, I want them to stop eating mush bars because mush bars are crap. Oh yeah, I don't want to see vomiting of pink blobs either. I think, though, that might have been the CO2 they were making while sleeping. So anyhow, to keep them from eating the mush bars before they've been turned into mush fries, we'll go to consumables. And we're just going to hit that mush bar checkbox right there, and it'll take away everyone's option to eat mush bars. From now on, mush fries only. Which I assume will start getting made as soon as Devon is off that wheel. Oh! Research complete. We can now pump gas. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to go for interior decor next, and then I'm going to start trying to pick my research and sciences specifically so that they fit the base I'm trying to make. This is just all getting the early stuff, the low-hanging fruit as it were, but I'm going to start going down specific paths. Okay. The oxygen is still very included. So much oxygen. All the oxygen. Don't you usually have to worry about the air you breathe? I don't know. Oh, here we go. More research. Interior decor. And of course I don't usually play the game this fast, but, well, you know. Okay, what should I go for next? Distillation will allow me to break out into the ooze with my algae distillers. Oh, and it would give me water sieves. Yeah, I'm definitely going for distillation. Oh, and it gives me filtration technology. That's... First of all, we're going to need gas filters for Devon. That'll allow us to sort the natural gas out. And liquid filter... Well, you know, that's important too, for reasons. In my last base I had like 4, maybe 5 liquid filters. All designed to filter things out from this bottom tank that had like everything in it. Crude oil, polluted water, actual water, I think it had some petroleum in there too. It was just a mess. Mush fry, 1,200. So Devon, we're getting our worth out of you. Thank you so much. Much love to Devon. Even if his flatulence is a problem. Look at that, we got natural gas. I'm just going to pause it here. There. You can already see Devon's beginning to get to work providing us with natural gas. So I'm going for distillation right now, but in the future I am going to want to go for fossil fuels so I can use the natural gas generator. And that will give us a supply of carbon dioxide and polluted water. That's nice. That's Ashkan getting up to a new level of tinkering. Oh, what else happened? Ah, Ashkan's athletics improved. That's nice. Frankie's asleep. Got a lot of cooking. No mining going on. And only 2 visits left in this outhouse. I usually try to avoid abuse of the priority system, but this might be a game where I have to use the priority system a lot more than I usually do. Because I am going to want to make another latrine very quickly. I'm going to start by giving new priority to this. And let's get that outhouse started. There we go. And I probably just require more dupes, really. Overwork Devon, enslave Devon, whip Devon, starve Devon, clone Devon, build an unstoppable army of Devon. That's going in the final cut. I love that comment. I feel like we need another version that sounds something like Venerate Devon, Worship Devon, Behold the great and powerful Devon. Devon's emptying the toilet, so yeah. I'm gonna lower that to a priority of 5, though. Wash your hands. And you know, we're getting a bit of airborne disease here just because we haven't been able to get rid of those bits of polluted water from the wash basin yet. So we're gonna need a place to dump that. Flower pots. Those are probably going to be a bit more useful this time around. Still see the bud. Dust caps. I think I called them gloom caps. Oh, I got a correction to issue. Okay. Correction. In the last episode, when I was doing editing, I accidentally subbed in that batteries can contain 20,000 kilojoules. The jump isn't from 20,000 kilojoules to 40,000, it's from 10,000 to 40,000. Oh, goodness. So, full apologies to anyone who watched the last video. That is a very nice jump, though, so... Ah, we're doing a bit more mining, a bit more building. I'll just let them do that for a while. Alright, we have another duplicate available. Let's take a look at our options. Ooh! 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 Ooh, I love all of these. Oh, wow. Okay. May, you're kind of bad. You got a bottomless stomach and no interest, so I'm saying no to May. Nisbet is a mouth breather, and I don't like that. Air consumption rate is terrible. Irritable bowel... You know what? I'm okay with irritable bowel. We've got enough bathrooms. And he's got diver's lung and night owl. Ooh, these are nice. Max, you are the perfect candidate for my base. You like operations and research? Let's print off a Max. Oh. Oh. I wouldn't mind making a Devon god. So yeah, it was quiet there. The whole reason for me being quiet is I was giving myself a bit to cut out. I didn't like it, though. I think I'll just try saying more useless things with slightly long gaps in there to give me periods to cut out. Anyhow, Max. First, schedule. You'll remember Max is a night owl. So Max is our first duplicant on the night shift. He likes being awake at nighttime, and it gives him, if I recall correctly, oh, no. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it gives him a +2 bonus to everything. So, Night Owl is OP as long as you make sure to keep them awake at night and let them sleep at other times of the day. Again, I'm continuing this terrible thing. I promise to clean this up at some point. Yeah, you're right. I'll keep saying funny, useless things. But I am going to try to cut them out of a lot of the final edited version. But I will link to the unedited version in the description of the final unedited version. Of the final edited version. So, I've done that. What am I forgetting? I have to give Max a job. And you are going to be researcher or engineer. You know what? We have enough engineers. Let's go for researcher. You look like you'll be good at it. That'll give him a +2 to learning and supercomputer research. In an interesting note, you'll notice that these bars are filling up. That tells us when they've mastered their job, and when we can send them on to the next job. They will retain all the skills of every job they've mastered, so that's a pretty important thing to keep doing. Shift them from job to job. Alright, Max. You are our newest researcher. Welcome to the base. And our only night shifter, too, so that's nice. We need more water in this. I'm gonna wait until more of this stuff is dug out before I begin adding bits to the base. Oh, wow. More research already. Filtration technology. Don't even have to pick the next one. Already picked it. And we've got more mining. So, soon more of this space will be hollowed out. Oh, we've got that food shortage. I'm now consuming 7,000 food per cycle, so I'm going to need to up food production a bit. Somehow. I think the next time someone needs a job change, I'm switching them over to sous chef, no matter what kind of thing they're good at. And you know what? In order to process things faster, now both grills will be working on processing mush bars into mush fries. Here's my liquid filter and my gas filter. Let's just get rid of the exclamation marks. You'll notice I also have a gas pump now. Eventually I'm going to want to put that at just the right level to pump stuff out of one area and into another. Oh, I'm getting a bit of polluted oxygen in here, though, from all of the polluted water, so as soon as a bit more of this is pumped out, especially once this tank is complete. You know what? Oh, no. I'm not messing with the priority here. I'm just going to let them do their thing. There's enough of them. They'll do their thing. But specifically once this tank is completed, I'm going to want to try to pump all the water out of here and get to work on a polluted water pump. And I'm actually just going to get the start of that here. Just like that. Devon is cooking us more. I'm very appreciative of Devon. Devon's the best chef. No one's starving, fortunately, so that's good. All props to Devon, though. Soon we'll have distillation. I won't really be able to use distillation immediately. Maybe a bit. I think distillation might give you the deoxidizer. We'll see. We'll see. Someone automatically ate the mush... Oh, nope. I stored the mush fry in... Oh, right. Okay. I am turning off all storage containment for the ration box because I want everything put in the refrigerator. Right now we've just got mush bars in there, but Devon's doing a great job of turning it into mush fries. I might have meant unfortunately, I'm not entirely certain. And here we go. Research is... So, this is a new thing. Ashkan just mastered Research Assistant, which means he now has the skills of a Research Assistant forever. He also has the morale requirements of a Research Assistant. This is something I didn't go through last time, but you might notice that each tier of job gives a new requirement for morale. This means that if their morale is less than what the tier requires, their stress is going to start rising. And that no matter what job I give Ashkan, he's always going to have at least 4 of a... At least a morale requirement of at least 4. But we can take him out of Research Assistant now because he's mastered that. He's always going to have those skills. I could make him a scientist, but I'm going to eschew going above 2 for now. And instead, I'm going to make him my next sous chef because I need more sous chefs. Even if he's not as skilled at that and it's going to take him longer to become an expert at it, we need more sous chefs, so I'm just going to put him in that job. Ah, there's our next mush fry. And Ashkan's going down to change his hat. Oh, no, he's going down to use the outhouse. Also a good use of his time. Or is that Ashkan? Sorry, there's... No, that's Max. That's Max. We have 2 research assistants. Terrible of me, recognizing people by profession. Oh! And here we go. Distillation is complete. Oh. I guess this isn't the Deodorizer anymore. We've got the algae distiller, canister emptier, canister filler, and water sieve. And that might have been rearranged since last time. So where is our Deodorizer? Oh, that's in decontamination. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's probably always been there and I just didn't notice. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for it next because I've seen a buildup of polluted oxygen, and this is going to help us because on the way we're going to get sanitation, and that's going to give us lavatories, mesh tiles, showers, and sinks, and I want all of those things. I see chat's gone megalomaniacal because of all the research we've been doing. They just haven't cleared out much of this, though. They'll get around to it. After I hit deodorizers, I might put a hold on research for a while. We're going to want to build some of these algae distillers before expanding out into the slime. And since there's slime around almost all of our base, that's probably going to be a pretty important thing to do. Okay, we've got another mastered job. Ellie is now a full-fledged apprentice miner. And she's going to become a farmhand, because we don't have farmhands yet. And one of the things about this game is that you don't actually need to have them doing a particular job in order to master that job. They'll master that job just by having the job. You can see Ellie's changed hats here. That hat looks good on Ellie. And of course I'm going to want to up her mining skills eventually. Right now she's got good enough mining to mine through the layer of granite and obsidian surrounding the base. But eventually I'm going to want her mining to be good enough to mine abyssalite, and that's gonna require a bit more skill. Oh, wow. Okay, so the power's going down, even though... Oh, well, okay, there were 2 people in the wheels, but the power was going down even with 2 people in the wheels. And that's probably just a indication of how much of a power requirement this micro musher is. If we go into power mode, You'll notice it shows the power requirements of everything. One of the reasons I like to abandon microbe mushers is because they are just an absolute power hog. The grills are just so much lighter on power. So who just got a skill increase? Ellie. Ooh, Ellie got tinkering, Devon got athletics. Whoa, Ashkan got cooking. So many skill increases. The athletics one is pretty important though. And then there were two. Okay. More dirt delivered. Let's look at how much cultivatable soil we have. 31 tons. I like to have more than that, but can't always happen. You'll notice that there's a... Oh! Research complete. We now have lavatories, mesh tiles, showers, and sinks. We're going to need to wait until a bit more mining and pumping has been done in order for those to come into play, but I look forward to showing everyone how those work eventually. These mesh tiles can be really nice. They allow you to delineate a room and a floor, but they also allow water and gas to float through. So I tend to really like mesh tiles. Of note, you'll notice that mesh tiles require metal ore instead of unprocessed minerals. Eventually we'll have refined metal, and those will allow us to build some really neat things. You know, I think after this, I'm probably going to stop doing research for a while, just to let the duplicants concentrate on other things. Okay, okay. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping we're going to get a good new duplicant. Oh, I hate this. Okay, so Liam here has 2 interests, but he has a bottomless stomach, so I hate that. Catalina is flatulent and only has 1 interest, so I hate that. And Abe here is biohazardous and a mouth breather, and I hate that, and he only has 1 interest. No, none of these are worth it. You're all banned from the base. Go get good first. Oh shit, they both have to exit out this direction. You know what? I'm going to up the priority of this ladder here. And I'm going to tell Bert to hold off on going in that direction. Just so that Ashkan can finish washing his hands, and then Bert can wash his hands. But I want them to be able to go out their own respective directions. There we go. Little projects like that, I don't mind upping the priority. It doesn't distract them from important things. And I mean, it looks to me like they've mined barely anything, but I remember, for instance, that there was a lot of stuff unmined here, so I know they've been mining. It's just been going slow. Okay, we have a Deodorizer. I'm going to stop all research so that duplicants who would otherwise be doing research will hopefully concentrate on mining and building. That and less power consumption means less time spent on the mouse wheels. You can see the buildups of orange gases in the background. That's all the natural gas building up. And I am going to have to make a filter for it. What you'll notice over time is that the natural gas is gradually going to settle between this upper oxygen layer and the lower carbon dioxide layer. You'll also notice that the carbon dioxide is building up quite heavily down here. And that's fine. I mean, the duplicants don't have to go down here often. And it helps that it settles downwards, because that allows the algae terrarium to do its work. We are going to want deodorizers soon, though, and I think I'm actually going to plan one out right here, right now. I'm going to put one there, just so this sort of layer of oxygen is sandwiched between it and gets filtered out. And we'll wait until they start making it. Let's see, we've got both cooks going. We've got all the cooking going, so that's good. We're finally out of our food shortage. So Now I'm going to just wait for them to mine. Okay, so... one moment. Waiting for them to mine. Okay, as soon as he's done this mush bar, I am going to turn off mush bar... No. I want to build up to at least 14,000 calories, or they're going to keep eating below. But once they're at 14,000 calories, I can take a day off of cooking and just make them do mining and building. And it'll be awesome, because more of the base will get done. And I'm kind of annoyed that it took almost 40 minutes to sort of get this base to the point where now I'm considering forcing them into the work that I basically set out last time, but this game can be slow like that. Ashkan. His name was Ashkan. He was a good duplicant, but God got distracted. You know how it is. Once that power... Oh! He needs to go use the washroom, I think. There's some more mining. Good, good. This is now completely mined out for the wash basin. There's actually a lot more of the floor built here than I thought. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, no. I've left them away from research right now because I want them to concentrate on on other things. I am intentionally cutting off research so that the duplicants concentrate more on building and mining. And cooking, I guess. Nicola just got better at tinkering. And you see they are mining and building here. They are mining and building, so that is speeding up, and I really appreciate that. That, and as they wander the base, they're going to get better at athletics. And I always like high athletic scores. It means the duplicants move faster. If I select a duplicant, hover over his skills, athletics changes run speed. Ah, and we've uncovered some muck root, so that's going nicely. Oh, and we just hit above 14,000 calories, so as soon as Devon is done extruding this next mush bar, I'm going to turn off cooking for a day. And there we go. Research is no good if you can't make use of it, and right now I've got all the technology I need to upgrade these latrines into full-fledged, 100% operational... One moment. Max, you sleep there. 100% operational bathrooms, and all it requires of me is to finish this tank, pump all the water out of here and into this tank, and then make a polluted water tank. Then I can finally upgrade these into washrooms. I have a plan. Oxygen not included is always about having a plan. So Bert just mastered general engineering. I'm going to get him to do art student stuff next. Art student stuff is good. And I'm probably going to turn on the cooking again as soon as this hits somewhere below 7,000 calories. Ah, thank you, Max. Thank you, Max. You're doing great. So much mining. I love how the base is cleaning out so nicely. Also like how we're getting muck root. Oh, that could be bad. Ashkan, what have you gotten yourself into? Oh, okay, I have to look at Ashkan a bit more closely. I think, yep, he's a tryptophobe, so he's been constructing stuff. But he's gotten himself a bit trapped here. So, this is actually kind of an emergency. Time to put everything at high priority over here. Because I don't want Ashkan to die! How is it he's dying again? Good God! He's suffocating! This is... This is insane. Okay, Ashkan, keep breathing. Come on. Everyone, rescue Ashkan! This cannot be allowed to... This cannot be allowed to happen. I don't want another dead Ashkan. Oh, goodness. Okay, so sand keeps falling down here. Let's reprioritize this again. Okay. Come on. Shit, Ashkan, this is incredible. Okay, I'm slowing the speed. Putting more stuff to priority 9 here. And Ashkan, get out of there. Oh, thank goodness. That is incredible. Well, I almost lost a second Ashkan. I don't know how it happened, but Ashkan just put himself in a situation where he almost suffocated to death. That's impressive. I might just have to accept that Ashkans are hard to keep alive. Okay, so we've got these bottle emptiers built. I'm gonna say that we can put water into them. Ashkan is just not safe. Oh! That's the new duplicant alarm. Alright, let's hope we got a better crop than last time. Okay. Well, Nisbet is unconstructive and a night owl. I'm not terribly impressed with that, though. Jean and Ruby both have small bladders. That's not too bad. They've only got one interest, but I'm going to say that's fine because they got 2 advantages. Let's take a look at these ones, though. One's a caregiver and a germ resistant. That's good. The other is an early bird and grease monkey. That's also good. You know what, though? So what's going to push me over the edge, I don't expect any of them to get uber stressed, but I prefer binge eaters to destructive, and sometimes my duplicants do get very distressed. I don't have a massage parlor yet, so it's going to be Ruby. It's going to be Ruby. And she gets to become a general engineer. Okay. So I'm now at 8 duplicants. Oh, and the other reason I was interested in Ruby, if you look down here, she's an early bird. So I'm putting Ruby in the early bird slot. I have to remember to keep putting them in the shifts. The shifts exist for a reason. Maximize their effectiveness. The early bird slot maximizes the effectiveness, I think, of duplicants with early bird. So, it's there for a reason. I haven't gone below 15,000 kilocalories though, so score, I guess. Oh, I have meat now. I'll let them eat the meat for now, but in the future, I am going to have to get pinch of pepper nut so I can actually turn it into good food. Meat is terrible food. Meat is just utterly awful to eat. But, it doesn't give you diarrhea, so it is better than mush bars. We got someone idle. I hope they're alright. Yeah, okay, we just have a lack of jobs. That's good, though. That's good. You know what? I still have time, so I'm going to start by building the pump. Liquid pump. I'm going to put it down here. We're going to make a pipe that goes through here, up here, across to here, and drips in there. And we also need to power the pump. So that's going to require me to come down here. I'm going to come across here. There we go. And it's time to pump all of that water out into here. We might need to build a new pitcher pump along the way. And you'll get to see that built next time. So that'll be cool. You'll get to see plumbing. And eventually I'll put that farming technology to use too. We have the seeds. But we are pretty much right on the hour here, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you for joining me, Mistal Animations, Federation Scum, and Derpy Sound. And of course you will note that I do not end my videos the way most people do, because I absolutely hate that thing that they say that I'm not going to say. So, thank you for watching. We'll see the pump do its work next time, and until next time, outro, outro, outro.